Hello again. My name's Gabe Zolma. Just read a rather interesting article on Newsman. You're not going to have to look for it. I will attach the link. You know who Ibrahim al-Rubayish is? Well, the folks at Guantanamo used to know who he was because he was held there. And according to this Newsmax article, he was released under a program that was approved by George W. Bush. Back in 2006, they freed Ibrahim al-Rubayish. And now, according to this article, the title of which is U.S. offers $5 million bounty for terrorists it released. Yeah. So what's interesting too is that Ibrahim is a Saudi nationalist. And those guys that flew the planes into the Twin Towers and into the Pentagon and into the field in Pennsylvania, they were also Saudi nationalists. And Ibrahim was a graduate of a rehabilitation program set up by Saudi Arabia. And the problem is that most of the folks that graduate fail. Now, I don't really know if they're taught anything other than to continue with their jihad. Yeah, although the article says the program has widely failed to keep the militants from returning to terrorism after they graduated from the program. Yeah. Now, al-Rubayish, who was held at the U.S. detention center in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, is now a senior leader of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula. You think that he's sort of alone? I don't think he's alone. It says here, quote, he serves as a senior advisor for AQAP operational planning and is involved in the planning of attacks. He has served as a member of AQAP Sharia officials since 2013 and as a senior AQAP Sharia official, al-Rubayish provides the justification for attacks conducted by AQAP. According to the State Department. You know what we're supposed to hear too real soon about Boy Bergdahl? Yeah. I think what I read earlier was around the 6th of January, possibly the 15th. That's if they decide to tell us. Now personally, I don't think they can tell us much of anything because the chosen one, the guy with the floppy ears, yeah, he returned 5 of these most violent inmates from Guantanamo. He traded those plus a whole lot of cash. And again, our State Department says, well, we don't, we don't pay money for people that they've captured. Well, how come you paid money for this guy? Well, he wasn't captured. He went on his own. Maybe that's the difference. Yeah. I'll tell you what, folks. The whole thing's a joke. Obama is emptying Guantanamo. I think he released another 4 last week. They're down to about 130. And when they get to 100, I think that's when they're going to pull the trigger and shut it right down. And I have no doubt that that's what he's going to continue to try to do. He meaning the chosen one with the floppy ears. Read the article, and looks like your tax dollars are going to work. If this guy is caught, they'll pay 5 big ones for him. Huh? And they had him in the can. I mean, he was in Guantanamo. But you know, I guess George W. Bush was convinced by the Saudis that their rehab program will turn the tide. Looks like they were wrong. You have to ask yourself a question. How many people died because the United States released Ibrahim back into the battlefield? How many young children, little boys and girls, got raped by this beast? Yeah. And who do we thank? Well, we thank the same guy that got us into the Iraq conflict. And that's George W. Bush. We need another Bush in the White House, like this Jeb guy, like we need holes in our heads. Yeah. Like I've said in a number of videos, I've had enough of the Bushes. How about you?